Hi everyone, welcome back to my next quote to guide your life by. Today we're going to continue talking about the ego. You know, the one thing the ego wants is to be great. It's been taught that as soon as from the cradle to the grave, we are taught to compete with other people and always to try to get the very best grade, to be number one at all times in every way. I mean, when you go to school, there's a grade assigned to everybody, and kids know what grades they've got and who's the smart ones and who's the dumb ones and who's the jocks and who are the ones who can't do anything and who are the nerds. And I mean, that becomes this identification of our status becomes ingrained into who we are as human beings. And so your ego learns and is taught, try to be great, try to be number one, try to be the best. Watch out for yourself. If you don't watch out for you, no one else will. So the question the ego always has is, how do I become great? How do I become number one? How do I get people to notice me? How can I be important? And there's nothing wrong with those things, with your ego wanting those things. They're actually pretty normal, natural human reactions. The goal isn't to stamp that down and to crush that out. The goal is to redirect it. See, because your ego has the wrong idea of greatness. You want to become great, but you want to redirect the greatness, so the greatness isn't I'm better than, I'm smarter than, I have better things than, I'm better looking than. And you know, if we watch our lives and our actions and our real hearts and thoughts, our real feelings, that's what we're always looking for, is we're always looking to be maybe not as good as them, but better than them. The very best I can be, just striving to be more, to be better. And nothing wrong with that again. That's just the human nature. You're born with that desire. But now what we need to do is correct the error of the ego in looking for the wrong ways to be great. And I got a quote today that will help you to redirect your greatness, your desire for greatness. And this quote is from Martin Luther King Jr., a man that we celebrate his birthday. We celebrate the tremendous impact he had on this country. We celebrate this man's greatness because he was a great man. Was he perfect? No. Are there any perfect men? Of course not. We're all flawed. If you go searching for anyone's flaws, you're going to find plenty. And you're going to find plenty in Martin Luther King Jr. But the man's greatness is not diminished by the flaws, because there's always flaws. So Martin Luther King Jr. said this: everybody can be great. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. What if we made making other people's lives better our standard by which we judged greatness? What if you were the one on the basketball team that always passed the ball at the perfect moment, at the perfect time, and everyone else scored 1,000,000 points and you always won, and all you ever did was pass the ball at the perfect moment? That would be greatness. That would be true greatness. Yes, everyone else who scored the points would get the attention, but you would be the essential one on the team. And our greatness should not be measured by who scores the most points, by who gets the most attention, but he that contributes the most to the success of the group. That is greatness in its own kind. That is to be admired and to be sought after. And there are only a few of us who will attain to the natural greatness that comes with the skills and are born with the natural abilities and the natural intelligence and natural wisdom. You don't have to be. You can serve. You can contribute your part at the right time. So maybe you'll never have that kind of greatness. I won't. Everything about me is so average. And yet, I think I've attained a certain element of contributing to the lives of others. And because of that, I've attained a certain amount of notoriety. There are those who think I'm doing okay, and I like that. But I do it not because of my natural abilities or my natural talents. I do it because of what Martin Luther King Jr. said here. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to have been born with a great basketball talent to be Michael Jordan. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree. You don't have to be a great writer or a great speaker or someone that gets everyone's attention. You don't have to be that. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. Martin Luther King Jr. Let me read all of that just through. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. And my friends, that's there in you. It's in you waiting to come out. It longs to come out. Your ego longs to see it, to allow it to be out. But because the ego has gotten confused by our chase for wrong greatness, the chase for the American dream, for more things, bigger houses, more cars, arm candy on our arms. We're chasing the wrong sense of greatness. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. And the guy on the basketball team that always puts the right pass at the right time and is always there to block the score and block the other guy, the great defensive player, the great passer, the great contributor. There's 5 men on a team or 11 men on a football team, and if all you ever do is block the quarterback or keep that guy from scoring, you'll have your own sense of greatness. And no, you'll maybe never be elected to the Hall of Fame. Maybe they'll never keep score, but you can wear the Super Bowl ring. You can win the title and contribute your part. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. And if you'll wake up in the morning and say, how can I serve today? You will be on your way to a greatness that really matters. Anybody can find in themselves a heart to serve. Anybody can find in themselves the love and the compassion and the empathy to contribute to other people's lives, to cooperate. So my friends, we have to teach our egos to cooperate and not to compete. If you are the person who cooperates and contributes, small things, little things, they don't have to be great things. We can all contribute small things in small ways. Folks, I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you on the next quote to guide your life by. See you then.